We have since received a lot of Ugandans who want to join the Contemporary Art Society for Uganda. The main objective of that art society is to encourage Ugandans, both Ugandans that live in the country and Ugandans that live outside the country, to support Ugandan artists, to buy Ugandan art. Okay, I mean, if you go to many homes, you'll find that they're collecting all sorts of art, except Ugandan art. Now, because I live in Nigeria and I've lived in Nigeria for about a decade, Nigerians, first and foremost, buy Nigerian art. So I think just a few words to say, let's all try as much as we can to support emerging artists in particular. I'm also on the board of 32 Degrees East. I suppose I'm sure that some of you know about 32 Degrees East. We're currently constructing an arts center in Kabalagala, which will have residencies, it will have studios, it will have a cafe, it will have a library, just basically giving artists a space where they can convene and commune, and a platform. I don't know how many of you have been to Nigeria. There's the Artex Lagos, which is the largest art fair on the continent, which has now become a global event. It happens every November. And if anyone wants information, happy to share that. We have Daudi Karungi, who's a Ugandan gallerist that brings Ugandan artists with him every time he comes to Lagos Artex. So if he brings Victoria's art, he brings her with the art. And I think that interaction with other artists, also just looking at the art ecosystem in other African countries, is also extremely useful. And then finally, anybody who's heard of xenson, that's an aunt of mine. She's currently cataloging a lot of her work. She lives in Natete. At some point, we will also try and see how we can get her to do an exhibition here in Uganda. Most of her exhibitions, by the way, have been in Kenya, because she lived many, many years in Kenya. Internationally renowned artist. From Makerere, graduated from Makerere University. I believe she even taught art at some point. But we're now saying to her, but Aunt Teresa, how about doing something here in Uganda, encouraging Ugandan artists? And so when I see young artists like her, I'm really encouraged. The art, and also when I see many young people, previously in the 80s, you wouldn't find your age group. It was we, the older ones, and everybody thought, oh, boring, Barbara is so boring, she goes to art galleries. But it seems like the ecosystem is now growing, and we're having younger people interested. And by the way, you don't need a lot of money to buy art. So we're trying to encourage young people to join the society as well. $200 is enough to start. It's just about what is your style, what do you like, and how are you supporting emerging Ugandan artists. Thank you so much for blessing us with your presence and also for such a beautiful exhibition. Thank you.